At 7:30, number 7 Tennessee, who's 8-1, traveling to number 12 Georgia, who's 7-2. Georgia favored by 9.5 points on ABC. Nico Iamaleava, ooh, let's go, I'm so good, has gone 144 of 221, thrown for 1,879 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Dylan Sampson's had 201 carries for 1,129 yards, 20 touchdowns. Dante Thornton Jr.'s had 20 catches for 505 yards and 4 touchdowns. Carson Beck has gone 210 of 321, done for 2,488 yards, 17 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Trevor Etienne's had 95 carries for 977 yards. 477 yards. And not quite that. And 7 touchdowns. Arian Smith had 34 catches for 535 yards and 3 touchdowns. Georgia's 28-23 against Tennessee all time. Last 7 games have gone to Georgia from 2017 to 2023. Kirby Smart is 7-1 against Tennessee all time. And Josh Heupel is 0-3 in his career as a Vol. Big game for both teams, right? If you're Georgia and you lose this game, you're done. Just realistically speaking, you're done. Your playoff hopes are 0. I know that college football players, you're still at 55% chance of making it. You do not have a 55% chance of making it. You have maybe a 0.5% chance of making it. It is bad if you lose this game if you're Georgia. It's over, gang. There's gonna be enough 10-2 teams to fill up the slots. I honestly think some 10-2 teams get left out of the playoffs. Let alone you're putting 9-3 team in here is just ain't happening, Chief. It's just not. Georgia would only get in because their name is Georgia. No other team can lose 3 of their 4 biggest games of the year and somehow still find a way to make the playoffs. No one but Georgia, man. Maybe Alabama. Maybe Alabama could do it, but I don't think literally anyone else. There's going to be so many teams that have the chance of finishing 10-2. They're not taking 9-3s. It's just not happening this year. It's just not. This is a big game for Tennessee. Do it right. Number 1, you need to exercise your demons against Georgia. But number 2, your path to the playoffs are pretty clear if you win this game if you're Tennessee. Now, you got to win your last 2. And one of them is against UTEP, so it's a nothing burger. But, I mean, Vanderbilt's not nothing. That's not nothing. So Tennessee, they still have one hard game left on their resume. But, man, it's right. It's straight. You can see it. You can taste it if you're a Tennessee fan. Not only would you be a playoff team if you're winning your last 2, you have a chance to get a top 4 bye. Oh, my God, if you're a Tennessee fan. All your dreams could be coming true, right? This is the season. But you know what you have to do to have a good season is you got to exercise the demons and you got to beat Georgia. You've got to beat Georgia. All that being said, they expect to have Nico back for this game. Nico's a significantly better quarterback than Carson Beck. And while Tennessee's offense has really been hot and cold, it's not a really great offense this year. Their defense has been locked down, and Carson Beck has been struggling. He might be the worst quarterback in the SEC, and I don't even think that's that crazy of a statement. He's been turning the ball over at a very high percentage. And now, to be fair, this game could go one of 2 different ways. I think I could definitely see Tennessee destroying Georgia, and this just be, or Georgia could just return to its old ways and destroy Tennessee. I mean, like Tennessee, it has Tennessee's number. That could easily happen. All that being said, I think Tennessee is a better football team than Georgia. I think Georgia's only ranked as high as they are is because their name is Georgia. It's not a good football team this year. Tennessee is a good football team this year. Give me Tennessee to go on the road and pull off the upset. Give me Tennessee to beat Georgia and stun those Georgia fans. Oh my God, it would be sweet.